Allianz National Hurling League final between Kilkenny and Waterford. History is in the air as the neighbours clash for the first time in the final of the country's second premier competition. Brian Cody's men continued their relentless search for silverware during this season's league, despite a poor start to the campaign. They make two changes for the final, and the first inclusion clearly illustrates the strength of the panel. Henry Shefflin returns at the expense of Owen Larkin to captain the Kilkenny side. It will be Shefflin's first competitive game since September, and in his absence, Richie Power, number 10 Eddie Brennan and Martin Comerford have taken up the scoring burden. PJ Delaney is a late inclusion at centre-back for John Tennyson. Waterford have knocked on the door of big prizes in hurling for some time now. Will that door swing open today and perhaps offer a path to greater glory later on in 2007? Justin McCarthy names an unchanged team from the semi-final win over Cork, with 2006 All-Stars Owen Murphy, Tony Browne and Dan Shanahan expected to be big influences in this final. Paul Flynn continues his recuperation on the bench as Owen Kelly has emerged as the Déise's top scorer in the National League. So Seamus Roach of Kilsheelan Kilcash is the referee, the man that was in charge of the 2005 All-Ireland Senior Final. A referee with plenty of experience then to handle the Allianz National Hurling League Division 1 final of 2007. Kilkenny in their 5th final in 6 years, looking for the 3 in a row of titles. Waterford in their 6th ever National League final, looking for their 2nd title and their 1st in 44 years. They break away on the attack. Michael Walsh. Early ball to Jack Kennedy, who has started out in the middle of the field. Good start, you feel, important for Waterford in this game. James Murray can't keep the ball in play. And the first line ball then will go to the reigning champions. Justin McCarthy was in charge of the Clare team that beat Kilkenny in the last time Kilkenny were beaten in a league final. That was back in 1978. So, line ball taken by Noel Hickey. No John Tennyson, of course, at the heart of the Kilkenny defence this afternoon. Jack Kennedy, lovely pick-up, going through the eye of a needle, gets the shot away and a good score. Great start to the league final for the Déise men. Lovely piece of control by Jack Kennedy, looked sharp and took the point when it was on, and that's a good start for Waterford. Huge puck out then by PJ Ryan. Well taken down though by Tony Browne. Loses it. Manages to get it away. Jack Kennedy. Hooked up. Aidan Fogarty out helping out his outer line. Fogarty. Point scoring chance for Kilkenny. Gets the shot away. But that goes to the left and wide. Aidan Fogarty under strong pressure there from Stephen Molumphy. And Fogarty part of a full forward line that has the young hurler of the year and the hurler of the year alongside him. Not a bad line, to put it mildly. Derek Lyng does well to keep the ball in play. Long ball downfield, but referee Seamus Roach had spotted an infringement on the Kilkenny man as he was getting the ball away. So the free will be from where the ball landed. And it's interesting to see that King Henry, back starting his first competitive league game of the season, will indeed take over the free-taking duties. Exactly what we would have expected. So his first shot in anger proves that he hasn't lost the touch. First point of the day for Kilkenny comes from the expected source, Henry Shefflin. They're level in Thurles. Puck out, broken down by JJ Delaney, picked up by Derek Lyng. Misplaced pass though, goes to Tony Browne. Huge effort by Browne, but unfortunately from a water viewpoint ends up going wide. Lively start though. Both teams certainly seem to be up for it. Both teams have long periods of inactivity until they go into championship action. So this afternoon we can expect what we hope will be A good contest. Mullane under pressure from Noel Hickey. The farmer gets the touch away. Willie O'Dwyer moves it swiftly. Comerford offloads to Derek Lyng. Lovely low ball into Cha. Offloads delightfully to Aidan Fogarty. Lovely play by Kilkenny. Nice flick away. Breaks out to Eddie Brennan. Eddie Brennan has a shot, but it becomes the second wide of the day for the Cats. Intricate build up by the Kilkenny man, but the result didn't ensue. Cha being picked up by Owen Murphy in that instance, but Brennan's shot just didn't have the accuracy. Puck out, being worked through. Tommy Walsh is back there. Lovely pick up by Tommy. Under pressure though, uses the one hand unorthodox swing. Willie O'Dwyer moves it up, beaten though by Owen Kelly. Owen Kelly stepping inside the challenge, but unfortunately his shot goes to the left and wide. 2 wides apiece. Important statistic though, 1 point apiece so far. Lively start. Kilkenny playing against the breeze in this first half. PJ Ryan's puck out, looking for Comerford. Richie Power does well. Nice ball into space, into the speedy Eddie Brennan. Brennan opening up, tries to play a ball inside. He was looking to set up the goal, but good play by Declan Prendergast. Vital interception, and Kearney completes the deal for Waterford. Brennan had goal in his mind, you feel. Derek Lyng, he's been lively. Early ball inside again. Martin Comerford, beaten though by Stephen Molumphy. His second national final of the year. Already played the Fitzgibbon final. In towards Big Dan. He is in at the edge of the square, but Hogan does well. Molumphy. Long high ball by the Waterford man, but again fell between being a pass into his forwards and an effort at goal. Justin McCarthy, you feel, will be quite happy. PJ Ryan, goalkeeper in the 2003 National Hurling League win for the Cats, looking for Richie Power. Under pressure from Tony Browne, but the ball sprays out over that sideline. And will be a line ball to the Waterford men. Tony Browne will amble over to take it. It's apt that these two teams are here this afternoon. Between them last season, they provided 9 of the 15 All-Stars for 2006. Kilkenny with 6 All-Stars, Waterford with 3. Shanahan ensures that Tony Browne has a swing from the bottle. So the man from outside then, taking care and attention with placing it. Playing in his 3rd National Hurling League final this afternoon. Good strike. The preparation worked. Long ball up to his forward line. Seamus Prendergast is in there, but Noel Hickey covers well. Has height on the hand pass, but again, Seamus Roach is quickly on the scene. Spotted a lockdown there that was illegal from Seamus Prendergast, and that'll be a free out to the Kilkenny Cats. Mullane, vital figure you feel for Waterford this afternoon. PJ Ryan, be interesting to see where he goes with this free out. Goes high, Comerford is under it, breaks down, Jack Kennedy whips it, Owen Kelly adds to it, only goes as far as PJ Delaney. The new centre half back for Kilkenny. He'll be happy with that delivery up to his forward line. Henry Shefflin under strong pressure from Declan Prendergast. Well picked up though by James Cha. Was getting away before the shrill sound of Seamus Roach's whistle stopped that attack, and it'll be a free to the Waterford men. Henry back from the honeymoon, the Dominican Republic. Don't forget, before he did get married, he had won the All-Ireland club title with his club Ballyhale Shamrocks. Ken McGrath then, huge effort downfield again, but again it tails to the right and wide. 4 wides now for the Déise men. Often has been something that has plagued them on big days. Squandered chances. Good crowd in Semple Stadium as they watch on as Fenian's PJ Ryan takes his latest puck out. Goes towards Eddie Brennan's wing. Jack Kennedy though is on hand, as is Stephen Molumphy, who's been busy early doors. Neat hand pass off to James Murray. Lovely low ball. Brian Hogan does well to get it out. John Mullane intercepts the ball but can't keep it in play. And that'll be a line ball. Justin, 2 National League medals as a player himself. Mullane scratching the head. So the line ball then to be taken by Jackie Tyrrell, captain of Kilkenny last year. Doesn't strike it all that well. And it comes off a Kilkenny stick, and that'll be a line ball to the Waterford men. 9 minutes in then. Despite the 2 early points at the start of the game, things have settled down somewhat. And Cody knows Thurles so well. Jack Kennedy then, good line ball. Seamus Prendergast beaten to it though. Picked up well then by Jackie Tyrrell, who really has enjoyed a fine National League campaign. But this clearance again goes out over the sideline. Linesman thought about it for a second, but it will be a Waterford line ball. Big Dan will move into the edge of the square, no doubt, for the expected danger ball in the air, perhaps into the square. Tony Browne then. Doesn't strike that one all that well. It may work though. John Mullane out in front of his man, takes him on, but took too many steps right in front of the eagle eyes of Seamus Roach. So John Mullane, whose brother-in-law Derek McGrath led De La Salle Waterford to the All-Ireland Colleges victory recently, took too many steps there, and you simply can't do that. So PJ Ryan then, striking the free well again. Well taken down though by Ken McGrath. Seeks out the open spaces and gets his delivery away. Again very close to the sideline and out over the sideline. It's been a feature of the opening 11 minutes in Semple Stadium. Despite the width of one of the finest hurling pitches in the country, we've had a number of line balls. Tommy Walsh then, a hurling icon from Tyrrell, striking it well. Breaks inside. Shefflin onto it, but he did so illegally. And Ken McGrath was the man that ended up on the deck, thanks to Henry. The free, quickly taken downfield. Mullane again out in front of Noel Hickey. Takes him on again. Good hand pass this time into space to Dan Shanahan. He's going to take on the score from there, but it was always going to be difficult. 5th wide of the outing thus far for the Déise men. Mullane did well, but Dan Shanahan perhaps could have crossed the ball, kept it in play. But the All-Star of 2006 had other things in his mind. We remain level. Taken down by Ken McGrath. Decides to kick it with the right boot. Onto it is the rampaging Derek Lyng though, or Willie Dwyer. Dwyer getting inside the danger zone. Hand pass. Fogarty looks for Martin Comerford. Comerford makes space for himself, gets the shot away and over the bar. Martin Comerford gets his first score of the league final. And the man from O'Loughlin Gales was at the end of a 3-man move. Intricate hand passing build up. Fogarty laid it off and Comerford did the rest. Kilkenny more efficient thus far. Stephen Molumphy though was fouled from the ensuing puck out. Molumphy scored 2 goals against Down in the earlier round of the league. And he's leaving the free to the man from Passage, that's Owen Kelly. Transfer, of course, from Mount Sion. Top scorer for Waterford in the National Hurling League to date. 1 goal and 53 points to his name. Can he equalise the National League final then? He can. So the teams are back on level terms for the second time in the contest, and very little between them. The early stages of the contest, the prize at stake, of course, the Dr. Crow Cup. Ryan's fuck out, goes towards Richie Power's area, but Seamus Roach deemed that Power had been pulling down there on Tony Browne. Richie looks somewhat bemused. The son of former Kilkenny great, of course, Richie Power, of the same name. The wry look on the face the second time maybe indicated that Seamus Roach was correct. Ken McGrath then sends it in high. He's going for the score, and it's over the bar. Lovely score by Ken McGrath. So often those long-range frees from Ken McGrath have been inspirational efforts for Waterford. And again, McGrath comes up trumps to put the Déise one in front. Well picked up by James Murray. Waterford winning the Kilkenny puck out. Loose pass though. Noel Hickey avails of the opportunity to get the ball downfield. McGrath gets a vital touch. Declan Prendergast seeks out and finds Ken again. Good diagonal ball. Well taken. The strike by Shane Walsh is high, but unfortunately again from a Waterford viewpoint becomes the 6th wide of the game. Shane Walsh starting in the inside line. You just wonder, will Waterford lose some of those missed opportunities? Again, Kilkenny can't get the puck out through. Well won by James Murray, long ball. Prendergast got a touch, but it's gone in harmlessly to PJ Ryan. Cleverly picks out Derek Lyng. Takes on Brick Walsh and goes on one of those trademark solo runs. Willie O'Dwyer is on hand to take the pass inside to the edge of the square. Prendergast had to be good. He was. Shefflin was sniffing out a goal chance there, and Tony Browne clears his lines well. Broken down by Tommy Walsh. Things beginning to liven up in Thurles. Ken McGrath. He's a ball along the ground, intercepted though. Jackie Tyrrell being pulled back by Molumphy. And a free into the Kilkenny men. And Ken McGrath in that instance was not afraid to use the early ball along the ground. In that instance, Jackie Tyrrell intercepted. But you can see that McGrath obviously appreciates that if his forwards can get an early ball, they could do damage. Meanwhile, Henry taking the free and putting it over the bar. The man who was top scorer in the 2006 All-Ireland Senior Championship gets his 2nd point of this year's National League campaign in his 1st league game of the season. Seamus Prendergast seems to have been fouled at the other end now by Brian Hogan. And the free will be taken by Owen Kelly. Seamus Roach has a laugh, but it's serious business in the National League final. Owen Kelly then. Kenny H's side one in front again. Makes no mistake whatsoever. And the trend of the game has been followed. More often than not, in the opening 17 minutes has been Waterford that have edged ahead. And Kilkenny come back again as they're doing now. Derek Lyng, good run, breaking inside. Things are opening up. Decides to take the score, and a fine score it is. Derek Lyng from the Emeralds Club brings Kilkenny back on level terms again. And he really is such a physically strong, imposing player when he goes on the run. And took the score well. Fintan Hennessy's fuck out then. Looking for John Mullane. Molumphy's also there. Jackie Tyrrell ends up on the deck. Brian Hogan under strong pressure. Willie O'Dwyer did very well to win that one, and he's fouled. Saw that his full-back was under pressure. Good work rate from Willie O'Dwyer from Mullane in the middle of the field. keeping James Fitzpatrick, of course, out of the midfield sector thus far. Another indication of the strength at the disposal of Brian Cody. Tyrrell's free. Well taken by James Murray. Seeks out and finds Ken McGrath. Long ball, but again goes out over the sideline. Justin has the ball in his hand. Seamus Roach. His attention has been drawn though by the linesman. In actual fact, it may be a change of decision there. James Murray then. He's been a regular on the Waterford team the last few years, striking it well. Great line ball. Missed in the air by the Kilkenny men, and a ball eventually comes out, but it's going to be a free into Waterford. It's been stop-start in the last 10 minutes or so. Shane Walsh was on hand for Waterford. He ended up on the deck. But Owen Kelly will take the resultant free. His third of the National League final. And again, Waterford edge one in front. One of the interesting side shows is the physical battle between these two teams for the puckouts. Molumphy winning the ball well, getting it inside. Tommy Walsh under pressure from Molumphy. Lovely ball inside now to Shane Walsh. Shane Walsh runs into 3 Kilkenny men though, and it's won by Noel Hickey. And perhaps Shane Walsh shouldn't make full advantage of that opportunity, you feel. Henry Shefflin out the field helping his team. Jackie Tyrrell, nice ball into space for Aidan Fogarty. Well blocked down though by Aidan Kearney. Lovely play by one of the finds of the National League for Waterford. Excellent play by the man from Tallow. And again the ball goes out over the line, but the Waterford fans delighted with the play there of Aidan Kearney. Fogarty tried to get the shot away. Wonderful block down by Aidan Kearney, and he really has laid down a marker in his first year. He was injured last year. The man who won 2 All-Ireland Colleges medals with St. Coleman's. So Aidan Kearney, as they say, has the pedigree. James Murray with the line ball. Oh, delightful catch by Seamus Prendergast. Point scoring chance on and taken. Lovely score by Seamus Prendergast. And that's the first real bit of daylight we've seen between the teams in Thurles this afternoon. Great catch in the air by Prendergast, and an excellent conversion of the opportunity. Martin Comerford gets onto the breakdown from the puck out. Lovely play though by Owen Murphy, the All-Star. Getting away from James Cha. Shanahan can't keep it in play though, but Tommy Walsh certainly can. Looking for Shefflin. Declan Prendergast is there, but in the end Seamus Roach spotted a blatant effort to pick the ball off the grass. James Murray not quite happy with the decision. But Henry Shefflin has the opportunity to bring it back to a 1-point ball game again. Scored 3 points in a challenge game against Laois last weekend, and he's now scored 3 points in the league final, and has moved out, it seems, to the half-forward line. One between them. Aaron Moore's Clinton Hennessy then with the puck out, and already Seamus Roach again has spotted an infringement, and Derek Lyng not at all happy with that one. Tommy Walsh and Dan Shanahan went up for it. Can't say there was a lot in that one, if that was the incident. Owen Kelly then strikes the free and puts it over the bar. So Waterford building a 2-point lead again. This day of the historic meeting of these two teams for the very first time in a National League final. Bit of intensity certainly in the play. That puck out. Strongly contested by both teams. Molumphy is the last man to pick himself off the floor. And Seamus Roach will throw in when everything is ready. In it goes. And eventually the ball sprays out over the sideline. And thus far, Waterford are certainly matching the Kilkenny intensity. Usual throw in there, you'd have to say. Normally two players on hand for the throw in. More than two in that instance. Justin will be reasonably happy as James Murray takes the line ball, comes off the stick of the Kilkenny man, and it'll be another line ball then to Waterford. Good crowd. Be pleased enough with what they've seen so far. Jack Kennedy then shapes up to take it quickly, looks for the run of John Mullane, under pressure there from Jackie Tyrrell. Derek Lyng is also in there, and again ball goes out over the line and it's going to be a throw in. Linesman not exactly certain who it went off, so takes the safest route, throws it in. Certainly a very closely fought game so far. No great open play. Tommy Walsh again under pressure, blocked down. Picked up eventually by Willie O'Dwyer. Under enormous pressure again, gets it to Seamus Prendergast, who then runs into three Kilkenny men. Won eventually by Jackie Tyrrell. And that little cameo has summed up the league final so far. Enormous pressure being put on the man in possession by both teams as Richie Power tries to exploit a bit of space now. Clever ball, looking for Henry Shefflin. Shefflin gets the shot away. Super score. And King Henry is back. Make no mistake about it. Wonderfully created move by Kilkenny. Richie Power into space. And Henry Shefflin with delightful accuracy from a difficult angle brings it back to 1 point. 7-6 then. Well won by Dan the man. Jack Kennedy blocked again. Good play by PJ Delaney. He'll be anxious to put down a marker for a place in the championship. Delaney turning onto his right and puts Kilkenny onto the attack again. Well taken though by Declan Prendergast. Good catch in the air and delivery downfield. Well won though by JJ Delaney. Defence is on top thus far. Again Prendergast takes it down. And Owen Murphy clears his lines. Well taken in the air by Willie O'Dwyer. Super catch, long ball inside. But Clinton Hennessy deals with that. Noticeable though that whatever space is available in Semple Stadium, the Kilkenny forwards seem to be able to create it. JJ Delaney again clears it only as far as Seamus Prendergast, who's pulled to the ground by PJ Delaney. And that'll be a free to Waterford. Prendergast, such a big player for Waterford, pulled around the neck quite blatantly by PJ Delaney. And Delaney admitted straight away that he was wrong, so the first yellow of the National League final then goes to the man that we didn't think would start. Came in for the Eel, John Tennyson. Waterford, who've lost 4 All-Ireland semi-finals since 1998, have a chance now to stretch the lead. And O'Kelly does just that. His 5th free of the day. And Waterford stretch 2 in front again. PJ Ryan then from the Fenians. His puck out, well taken down in the air. Great catch there by Michael Brick Walsh. Thus far, Waterford's game plan in terms of the Kilkenny puck outs working to a degree as Ken McGrath takes the free. He's already got one inspirational effort. He's now got two. And Ken McGrath, who for many years was one of the top forwards of the game of hurling, is now one of the best defenders in the game. But he certainly hasn't lost the scoring touch. Waterford go 3 in front. Richie Power getting onto the breaking ball. Angles the shot away and angles it over the bar. Good score. And the Kilkenny forwards thus far, who've been living on meagre enough rations, have now reduced the 3-point lead to that of 2. Still very much in the melting pot. Tyrrell went high for the puck out, under pressure from Molumphy though. Eventually Jackie Tyrrell as well. Hand pass though goes straight to Owen Kelly. He's going to take on the shot. Lovely score by Owen Kelly. The misplaced pass from Jackie Tyrrell was punished to the full by Owen Kelly. Tyrrell under strong pressure again. Misplaced pass, but a magnificent conversion by Owen Kelly. And an excellent score for the Waterford men. They come again. Mullane and Tommy Walsh. Great catch by Tommy Walsh. Wonderful hurler. Owen Murphy bats it out. James Cha would probably relish the open space of the middle of the field, you feel. Pulled back there though by Michael Walsh, pulling the jersey. And that's going to be a free for the Kilkenny men. Michael Walsh showing that it's hard work. Still no goals in the league final. Kilkenny have scored 9 in 6 games. Waterford have scored 8 in the 7 games thus far. Nicky Cashin has a word in the ear of Justin as Henry Shefflin comes out to take the free and puts it over the bar. His 5th point in the contest, and that point serves to keep Kilkenny within 2. Puck out, well won by Jack Kennedy. Chance for a point again from Jack Kennedy, but he puts it wide. And that was a bad wide now, you'd feel. 7 wides now for the Waterford men. The game, of course, overshadowed somewhat by the death of Comerford, former president of the GA from Cork. Himself a winner of 4 All-Ireland medals. As Derek Lyng is deemed to have fouled in that instance. Not happy with the decision, you feel. And Ken McGrath will line up the free. If there's one lesson that Kilkenny would have learned in the opening 32 minutes, is that you can't really give away frees in that part of the field anymore, because Ken McGrath has already notched 2. He's going for the 3rd. Striking it well. Has it the accuracy? It has! Magnificent strike of the dead ball by Ken McGrath. His 3rd point of the contest, all from the place ball, and an exhibition of striking and accuracy being given by Ken McGrath. That really is a delightful skill, as Ken now in the war somewhat. What a fantastic display of accuracy thus far from Ken McGrath. All-Star, of course, in 2002 and 2004. Contested the puck out with Martin Comerford. In actual fact, may have come down hard on the ground. McGrath's up. It's interesting to note he's one of the top scorers on the Waterford team with a goal and 15 points to date. And he's already added 3 the first half of this league final. Willie O'Dwyer. Kilkenny, you feel, yet to get into top gear, but there's plenty of time in the game for that to happen. James Cha wins the ball and also wins the free, and it's been a game of frees thus far. Henry Shefflin will take it. He'd be thinking, I wonder, of going low. As a smile. I think the thought perhaps of a low one may have been in his mind. The wall has been erected on the Waterford goal line. And Shefflin is happy to take the point. In actual fact, he's put it wide, would you believe? Well, there's one for the book. Incredible to think that that ball actually went wide when man, woman and child in Thurles was about to chalk it down. But it can happen to anyone. Mullane, meanwhile, can he punish it? Waterford remain 3 in front. Into the final minute of the first half. Stephen Molumphy does well to win the ball, gets the shot away. But again, another wide from Waterford, their 8th. So there will be 2 minutes of additional time. Great catch from the puck out by Shefflin. At wing forward. Is he about to make up for that free? Only reaches Clinton Hennessy though. In his first National Hurling League final. And the goalkeeper decides to go for a run. Molumphy again does well to show good touch control. Runs into a wall of Kilkenny men though. One back then by Jackie Tyrrell. Low ball to no one in particular. Ken McGrath though allows it to run through him. James Fitzpatrick turning. Half hooks. That's enough to ensure the shot doesn't go that far. And Aidan Kearney accepts the present and puts Waterford on the attack again. But again, Tommy Walsh and Seamus Prendergast in this instance are the 2 men that were contesting. And Seamus Roach was not happy with the challenge. And he wants to have a little word in the ear. Neither Tommy or Seamus were quite willing to come back that quickly. He gives the thumbs up though. All is right again with the world. And the free will be taken by PJ Delaney. About a minute or so of the additional time left to play. Hasn't been a very open National Hurling League final, but it certainly has been very intense and most interesting. Ball down into the danger area. Great catch by Ken McGrath. Excellent catch. And the Waterford fans like what they saw there. John Mullane. Lovely run. Hand pass inside. Delaney holds up the progress of S Walsh. Out comes Noel Hickey. And then good play by Derek Lyng. Gets out up as far as Martin Comerford. Can he supply the inside line? Goes all the way in. Oh, lovely interception by goalkeeper Clinton Hennessy. Shefflin was about to get ready to fire. Vital piece of work by Clinton Hennessy, you feel. Martin Comerford ekes out the hard ball again though. Gets the shot away by Comerford and over the bar. His 2nd point of the first half. And just when it seemed that Kilkenny wouldn't get anything from the attack after the intervention of Clinton Hennessy, Comerford made sure that they did. And that score is the last piece of action of an intriguing first half in Thurles. Lovely pick-up initially by Hennessy, but credit Clinton Hennessy after Shefflin's neat pick-up. Lovely touch away. And at half-time then, both teams have it all to play for in the second half. Half-time in the Allianz National Hurling Division 1 final. It is Waterford that lead. Waterford 11 points. Kilkenny 9.